Pinocchio is a famous fairy tale character created by Italian writer Carlo Collodi. The story of Pinocchio tells the efforts of Pinocchio, a wooden puppet, to correct his behavior and do good in order to become a real boy. However, Pinocchio's story has a dark side as well as the adventures of an innocent boy. The dark sides of Pinocchio are revealed from the beginning of the tale. Pinocchio is initially a puppet and must correct his behavior to become a real boy. However, Pinocchio's journey turns from childlike innocence to a dark and difficult road. Pinocchio's first dark side is his habit of lying. When first created by Geppetto, Pinocchio immediately begins to lie. Every time he tells a lie, his nose grows and exposes his lies. This symbolizes the lack of lying and honesty in Pinocchio's character. In addition, Pinocchio struggles with disobedience and irresponsibility. Geppetto gives him advice and warnings, but Pinocchio often does not follow this advice. For example, Geppetto tells him to go to school, while Pinocchio prefers to go on adventures in the forest. This disobedience and irresponsibility represents the difficulties Pinocchio must overcome in his maturation process. Another dark side of Pinocchio is ambitions and desires. Pinocchio encounters many different ambitions and desires later in the story. For example, they pursue material desires such as toys, entertainment, or easy wealth. These ambitions represent Pinocchio's selfish and thoughtless desires that he wants to satisfy. These requests drag Pinocchio into dangerous situations and test his innocence. But the story of Pinocchio tells the process of struggling with these dark sides and maturing. Through his experiences and challenges, Pinocchio learns valuable lessons. Lessons learned include values such as honesty, responsibility, sacrifice, and love. Pinocchio's dark sides are part of the tale and shape his character development. Struggling with these challenges, Pinocchio slowly transforms into a boy and eventually progresses towards becoming a real person. As the tale progresses, Pinocchio's dark sides become more apparent. Pinocchio meets the wrong friends many times and falls under their bad influence. These friends teach him to steal, lie, and act irresponsibly. As Pinocchio encounters these evil influences, he deepens his dark sides. Another dark side is Pinocchio's insensitivity. Pinocchio often ignores the needs of others and puts his own desires first. For example, Cricket, who helps him, shows him the right way, while Pinocchio shows disrespect towards him by not following his advice. This insensitivity represents Pinocchio's ability to emotionally connect and empathize with others. Besides these, one of Pinocchio's dark sides is impulsiveness. Pinocchio is a character who cannot resist his momentary wishes and acts with his rapidly changing emotions. This impulsiveness puts him in dangerous situations and can harm those around him. But Pinocchio's story tells of his struggle with these dark sides and maturing. Pinocchio learns from his wrong choices and evolves as he matures. He learns virtues such as honesty, courage, and sacrifice while facing challenges. Eventually, Pinocchio learns to take responsibility and think of others. His father makes a great sacrifice to save Geppetto and turns into a real boy. This transformation is a manifestation of Pinocchio's transcending and maturing of his dark sides. The dark sides of Pinocchio enrich the story as an important element of the tale. These dark faces show the reader and listener the depth and development of Pinocchio's character. In the end, Pinocchio's overcoming difficulties and becoming a good person emphasizes the basic message of the tale, such as honesty, responsibility, and love. In this way, Pinocchio turns into a real boy and gets the happy ending to the fairy tale.